My dear students, the question which I have selected on the board is from Triangle chapter for class 9. Exercise 7.3. Most probably it is question number 1 also. You see what is given. ABC and DBC are two isosceles triangles on the same base BC, and vertices A and D are on the same side of BC. If AD is extended, it meets, here you should write, it meets where? Meets BC at P. So that triangle ABD congruent to triangle ACD, triangle ABP congruent to triangle ACP, AP bisects angle A and D, AP perpendicular to BC and AP bisect BC also. Dear friends, 4 proofs are there. First of all, let me draw the diagram. After that, these are the question. This is question. Now, you are not supposed to write the question in the answer script. You have to start from the drawing. Drawing I am getting from the ideas or from the data given in the question. What are the two triangles? ABD and AC. ABD and ABP, two triangles are there. DBP, here you see one triangle. This is one triangle. This is triangle ABC. Here told ABC. So I have written ABC. And isosceles triangle means what? AB is equal to AC. DBC is also there. DBC. DBC. It is also isosceles triangle. Mind here. Isosceles triangle. That means this will be equal to this. And AD on extending meet BC where? At P. I think you understood nicely. So diagram, whatever is given, that I have written. To proof already given. So directly I am doing from where? After diagram, I am writing here proof 1. Proof 1. Here you see in proof 1 what I am doing. I have to make ABD and ACD two triangles equal. In triangle ABD and triangle ACD, what are the things given? AB is equal to this, AB is equal to AC. Why it is so? Since ABC is isosceles triangle, so two sides will be equal. ABC is an isosceles triangle. Okay? One side equal. Now BD is equal to CD. Why? BD is equal to CD. Why it is so? Since similarly DBC is isosceles triangle. DBC is an isosceles triangle. Okay? Now after that one more side. AD is equal to AD. This is the common. AD is equal to AD. Why? Common side. Common side. That means by side, these two triangles are equal. Therefore, triangle ABD congruent to triangle ACD. By what postulate? Side. Okay. Therefore, these two triangles are congruent. Proof number 1 already I have done. If these two triangles are equal, you can write angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Angle 2 I have written. Therefore, Although it is not required here, it will be required later. So you can write angle 1 is equal to angle 2 by CP CT. This is equation number 1. So proof 1 I have done. Now ABP is equal to ACP. ABP is equal to ACP we have to prove. So proof number 2. Proof 2. Very easily you can do. In triangle ABP and in triangle ACP. In triangle ABP and triangle ACP. ABP and ACP. You see, what are the two things equal? AB is equal to AC, already proved. Angle 1 is equal to 2 from equation 1 and AP is equal to AP, common side. So, these two triangles, which triangle? ABP and ACP will be congruent. AB is equal to AC. Since, again I am writing, since ABC is isosceles triangle. Okay. Now angle 1 is equal to 2. Why? Angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Why it is so? From equation 1. Okay. Now one more thing. AP is equal to AP, common side. AP is equal to AP. Why it is so? Common side. Therefore, what happens? Do you understand? These two triangles, roughly you understand here. A, B, C, AP is here. Here 1, here 2. So what happens? AB is equal to AC. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and AP is equal to AP common side. So by side, angle side, these two triangles are equal. So we can write ABP congruent to ACP. ABP congruent to triangle ACP. By what postulate? Side, angle, side. I think you understand. Now you see these two triangles are equal. So okay, I am writing here BP is equal to CP. Although here in proof 2 it is not required, but it will be required for the next proof. BP is equal to CP. It is equation 2 I am writing. Okay. So in this way, proof 1, proof 2 I have done. Now AP bisect AB, A and D. That I have to prove. I don't have a space. I am going to draw here. Here you see proof 3. Proof 3. Here you see, since angle 1 is equal to 2, angle 1 is equal to angle 2, from where? 1 is equal to 2 you got, in proof 1 itself you got, from equation 1. Therefore what happens? Therefore you can write AP bisect angle A. AP bisect angle A. Okay. Half of the proof I have done. Now I have to prove angle B is also bisected by AP. Okay. You consider DBP and DCP. In triangle DBP and triangle DCP. What are the things you are getting? BD is equal to CD. Earlier you have proved that DBC is an isosceles triangle. BP is equal to BP is equal to CP. Already BP is equal to CP I have proved. From where you got? From equation 2. Therefore, what are the things you got? And DP is equal to TP. DP is equal to DP. Why it is so? Common side. So in this way, 3 sides you got. This side, this side, this side, this side, and DP is equal to TP also you got. So it is very easy. Now 3 sides are equal. So the triangles will be congruent. Therefore, what will happen? I am rubbing here. Therefore, after that, I am writing here. Therefore, triangle DBP congruent to triangle DCP. DCP. By what postulate? By side. SSS. If these two triangles are equal, therefore this angle is equal to this angle, you can write what will be the name of this angle? DDP. What will be the name of this angle? CDP. So you can write therefore angle these two triangles are congruent. Earlier I have proved. So angle BDP is equal to angle CDP. Why it is so? CPCT. Now you see, that means AP bisect angle D also. Therefore you can write AP since this angle is equal to this angle, so AP bisect angle D. Okay, so you got here AP bisect angle A, AP bisect angle D. Now proof 4. Proof 4 you see. What is that? AP bisect BC that you have done earlier. BP is equal since BP is equal to CP, BP is equal to CP from where I have written? From 2. Equation 2. Therefore, AP bisect BC. AP bisect BC. So this part you have done. Now what is left? AP is perpendicular to BC. It is also very easy. Since triangle ABP congruent to triangle ACP from proof 2 we got. From proof 2. Therefore, if these two triangles are equal, so you can write this angle is equal to this angle. So you can write angle APB is equal to APC. Angle APB is equal to angle APC. CPCT. But one thing you know, this angle is equal to this angle you got, but their addition should be what? 180 degree linear pair. But APB plus angle APC is equal to 180 degree. Why it is so? linear pair, linear pair I have written, huh? Linear pair, remember. Now, or in detail I am writing nicely, otherwise you will get confusion here. They are, but here you will write, but angle APB plus angle APC is equal to 180 degree. Linear pair you may write or you may neglect also. Therefore what? You see, they are equal, but their addition is 180 degree. Therefore individually they are 90 degree. Therefore APB is equal to APC is equal to 90 degree. Now this angle is equal to this angle and that is equal to 90 degrees. Therefore AP perpendicular to BC. Therefore AP perpendicular to BC. Hence proved. This was proof number 4. Hence proved. I have written. My dear students, although this answer is lengthy because there are 4 questions, 4 sub questions, so it has taken some time, but the thing is very clear. I hope you understood. I again suggest you must subscribe my channel so that whenever I am going to upload some videos for you, you will immediately get the information. Thank you.